Hey there everybody, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Mullis Outside Again. Today we are welcoming a new member to the Mullis Outside Again family. All of our hunting stuff that we got something totally new, something I have never done before in my life. So we're going to get them on the screen right now. CP! There you are! What's up, big guy? This is the newest member right here. This is CP. This is a center point crossbow. It is a recurve crossbow, as you can see. It says it is a XR 175 here on the limbs. Got some limb savers on here. I actually bought this crossbow off from Craigslist, believe it or not, because I wasn't sure whether I would like a crossbow or not. I come from a pretty big archery background between recurve bows, compound bows, and then finally I got a crossbow. And the reason why I chose a recurve crossbow is just because, unlike a compound with all the complicated mechanisms of the cams and the extra serving strings and things like that, a recurve, I can do everything myself. Like when I bought CP, CP came with no string on it. It came with pretty much everything you see here except for the string and the sling. The sling is mine. This is all from one of my deer rifles. I ordered a string up from Amazon, put it on here. These were the arrows that I bought these from Walmart. They are the Mossy Oak 325 grain, 100 grain field tips on the end. I took them and cut them down because I knew this one, with what little bit of research I could find on this one, it took shorter bolts or arrows. Crossbow arrows are called bolts for some reason. So you'll hear me I come from a compound recurve background, so you'll hear me switch back and forth from saying bolt, arrow, same thing. It's the projectile that comes out of the crossbow. Well, I got me some bolts for it. And I'm not sure whether this is the scope that came with this crossbow or not, because like I said, I got it second hand. It's like a red dot scope that would come off from a rifle or handgun or something like that. It has 3 dots, but the spacing on them doesn't look exact for a crossbow, so I'm probably going to get a little bit better scope for CP. But for right now, it'll do. It's pretty doggone accurate. I'll show you here in just a second. I'll pop off a couple of shots for you. And also, the guy was pretty cool. He gave me the cocker for it. Now, you can cock this thing by hand. It can be done, but man, it sure hurts the fingers. So I like using the cocker to do this thing. It's pretty easy to cock in the deer stand also. So it's not bad overall. And I really like it. I like the way it feels. I like the way everything feels. The package is really, really nice and light. It shoulders really well. And I think the youngins are going to like it too. Hoping to get the youngins out and maybe get them doing some archery hunting with me, because it's short enough for them too. Let's get out here, pop off a couple of shots of CP at a couple of different yardages and show you what it'll do. Right now, you can see I've got the yardage marked off out here with white paint on the ground. I've got 10, 20, 30, and all the way back to 40. I seriously doubt that I will be doing 40 yards with this thing. Matter of fact, I'm putting myself a 30-yard limit till I get something with this thing. But I shoot my compound all the way out to 40 yards. And let's fire off a couple of shots, see what she'll do. In the particular hunt that you'll see that I'm going on tomorrow, I'll be in a 2-person ladder stand that I have a shooting rail on, so I actually have something to prop CP up on. So I'm going to use my vice grip here as the prop to put CP up on. Let's string up, see what she'll do for 10 yards. Right, great shooting, CP. Thing's smooth as can be. I love that sound. It's super quiet too. Let's go see how we did. That, my friends, is actually not too bad at all. Actually, that's pretty good from where I was aiming. This right here, as you can see, that's the spot I was aiming for, and I hit really high at 10 yards, but when I kind of half-sided this thing in, I still got some work before I take it hunting tomorrow. I just wanted to show it off to y'all. So I'm a little high at 10, 20 yards, dead bullseye, 30 yards, pretty much, man. Either way, those 3 are dead deer when you're going for a double lung like I am with CP. Let's get these out and I'll take you over there and show you my broadheads. These are the 100 grain kill zone broadheads, the mechanicals.
And that I really like these because of the swoop back design they have instead of all the rubber bands or grommets or crap like that seem to always fail in these. Because anybody knows me, I'm not a big fan of mechanicals. I've always hunted fixed all my life, so this will be a first for me, and we'll see how they do. Basically, these things, when they penetrate, go into the animal, they hit these two things right here, they slide back and make that big old gigantic 2-inch razor cut right there. And they go through, hitting the vitals and making you a good hole and hopefully a good blood trail. That's it. They go through there, touch it, bam, all the way down to the bottom. Big slicing hole. And I get my finger here trying to put these things back together again. All the way to the top, and they clip right back in. Just pop them in, pop them out. Got 3 of them. Well, they're gonna be pretty awesome, so we'll see what that 2-inch hole will do if we get one tomorrow. First ever crossbow deer. She's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's get down. Let's go find our deer. There's our first drop of blood. Right there. It's good dark blood too. That's a good sign. I don't see the arrow anywhere, so maybe I don't know why I wouldn't have got a good pass through, but maybe I didn't get a good clean pass through. tracking update. I just found my arrow stuck in the ground right here. There's really good blood all around it, so tracking continues. It's not the greatest sign that my arrow didn't go all the way through. I must have hit a big bone or something like that. So I'll let y'all know when I get back to it. There's still lots of good blood out everywhere. See y'all back in a minute. All right, folks. There he is. That, my friends, is the first deer of the year. First successful deer hunt of the year for old Mullis. That's a big bodied deer. He's going to make a lot of nice deer meat. Always touch them on the eyes. That way they can't fool you if they don't blink. Alright, let's roll this dude over. See what we got here. It is a mutant. Glad I took him out of the gene pool. 1, 2, 3, 4 points, but he's got a spike on one side. That dude right there needed to go anyway. But I made a good shot. Did it go all the way through? Oh, let's see if it went all the way through. Nope. Oh yeah, I got a good pass through on both sides. I don't know how he carried that daggum crossbow. Let's get him out of here. Put my crossbow back out here and we'll pull this bad boy out. Whew. Man, look at that. All of its glory. All right, folks. I'm here on this beautiful early fall day with CP's first kill. That's the first deer I've ever gotten with a crossbow. That's the only crossbow I ever owned. And that is CP's first kill. And I'm glad, since it's a 3-point with this big old long spike here, I took it out of the gene pool. That way it don't mess up some of the other genes before, because let me tell you, I have seen deer before in past places. I have seen deer before in past places that I've hunted. I have this big old one beautiful rack on one side and then a big old long tall spike out the other side, and that's just not good genetics to pass on anywhere that you're at. So I'm glad I took this guy out of the gene pool. But I'm so proud, man. I'm so proud CP got the first kill today, and I'm so proud that it's a, you know, a good buck that we need to take out of the gene pool. So here's some good cooking here pretty soon, and like I say, man, we've tracked that joker all the way from that wood head over there where my stand is, all the way into this wood head over here. That's got to be almost 100 yards that thing ran before it just gave out and died out. I don't see how it had any blood left in its body. There was so much blood on all this stuff out here. Y'all saw it when I was tracking it. We made a long track on this thing. The important thing is to remember is always follow the blood. The blood don't ever lead you wrong. I know as people, especially as hunters, a lot of times we get excited, we get overzealous, we want to charge head on into that wood head over there, because I just know just by the way that path is going, that's where he's going. But a lot of times they'll double back. They'll fool you. These animals ain't stupid whatsoever, and they love to pick some of the thickest stuff that you can imagine to die in. So always follow your blood trail, keep on your blood, because your blood will never steer you wrong. Thank y'all all so much for coming out today to Mullis Outside again and enjoying the hunt and the adventure with us out here. And we'll see y'all next time.